Welcome back on YouTube channel once again. Today's speech is about Independence Day. तो अगर आपको एक छोटा सा स्पीच कहा जाए देने के लिए, अगर आप मंच पर जाते हैं तो अपने आप को कैसे स्पीच से शुरुआत करते हैं, क्योंकि फर्स्ट इम्प्रेशन इज द लास्ट इम्प्रेशन और आपका शुरुआत बेहतर होना चाहिए। जब आगाज़ बेहतर होगा और एंड भी शानदार होना चाहिए। सो हाउ टू स्टार्ट योर स्पीच। एट फर्स्ट you have to introduce yourself and then you say, Honorable Sir, men and women, fills my heart joy and unspeakable as warm and cordial welcome has been arised from all of you for me. Thank you very much. Today's topic is about Independence Day or the 15th August, the importance of 15th August. There are many festivals in India which are celebrated with a great pomp and gaiety. But as far as this festival is concerned, Independence Day is the fate or a jamboree emblazoned for our country. This very day, India got freedom from the claws of the Britannia government almost after 200 years of struggle. During that celebration, we faced great scuffling, we faced great difficulties, and some of the gladiators and some of the luminaries renunciated their life, sacrificed their life for the country, and eventually it was the red letter day in our history. 15th August 1947, India got freedom. And it was the first daybreak on 15th August 1947 when India was liberated from the claws of the Britannic government. But really, have we got the redemption or the full-fledged freedom, that freedom we need or we deserve? We still think that though some of the martyrs renunciated their lives, some of the leaders spent their lives in the jail during the course of getting freedom, and they faced great tribulations, they faced great mercilessly fact by the Britannia government and the brutalities of the British police, and they also faced the tragic fact in the course of getting their rightful demands and the freedom ultimate goal. But still, I think that we have not got curtailments. The freedom means the equalities. The freedom means there should not be discrepancies on the based on caste, creed, and religion. There should be everyone, the people of country. Those who are living here in India, they should be counted as the citizens of India, and there should be there should not be any discrepancies or differences met based on caste or what I have told you already. But I still think that there are only liberties for the leaders. They have got all the facilities, they have got all the facilities, parencies. They enjoy themselves, they push their boats everywhere, and they think that every decision, every freedom belongs to only them. If today a general person, a small fry, make mistake or commit crime without any sort of long trial or investigation, he is put behind the wall or he is sent to jail. But when a leader commits mistake, when a leader commits crime, even though there is a heinous crime, he or she is not put behind the bar easily, but it takes neurasthenia, like years and years of time. Still they are at arm's length of the police, or they are still out of reach of the police. They breach law, because they breach law, they bend to stoop the rules. What they suit, the fit, they suit itself. I think that we will have to raise our voice against these injustices, against this type of discrepancies, and I think we will have to assemble there and raise our voice on this very day. Actually, now we also think that there are some leaders who only remember the patriotism feelings and duty for the country during election only. They go door to door and they ask for suffrage or canvas, but some of the leaders who stand and they think the armies are to be dead, to be killed. They lampoon the actions of army when the army who works down the clock on the border in season and out season think not about the condition, never care for themselves or their home, but keep on duty always, keep committing duties always for our nation, and they are the real heroes of our country. But some of leaders never miss a chance to even murder in them, and some of leaders also accuse that armies are killer of the innocent people. I think that is the one of the things that we should teach those leaders, that live in the limit, otherwise we will stop voting them. I think our leaders only love voting, love votes, and want to win election based on the bloodshed or carnage. They don't think about those martyrs and those ancestors or some of the great glitteries or literally luminaries who have spent their total life in this perivations of the freedom. I think that it is absolutely putting a salt to injury for those leaders, for those army, the way the observations are made by our leaders. They are measurable leaders. They have nothing to do with nations. They even can't chant Vande Mataram and can't chant the slogans of India. But in the condition, if China and Pakistan offer them that if you will chant slogan against anti-nation or anti-national slogans, they will be ready in that proposal because they need only votes. Some of leaders I have seen, they have stood with those anti-national activities and terrorisms and dictators and some of the traitors of the nation who has been upheld the sedition charges. Is it good or is it proper? Is it fair to do so? Absolutely not. Then how can we say that we have got courteous? If one injustice lead to the carnage of many, why should the general people, the taxpayer Indians, should accept it? We pay the taxes so that the betterment and upliftment of our nations, our people, the mankind. But those leaders take heavy amount and buy land and work for against India so that they can. Their own son are studying in the foreign countries, but they try to get killed those general people inside the crowd and stone pelters to act against. There should be equality in all over the world, but there is no equality at all in India also. Why? Because we can't unfurl or hoist our national flag at Jammu and Kashmir, because the constitution of Jammu and Kashmir doesn't allow that. Is it okay? The Jammu and Kashmir are the parts and parcel of our country. Still we are bereft of unfurling our national flag there. It is absolutely a blot, a stigma on our nation and our freedom. Our freedom means give equal chance to each and everyone, proper opportunity to each and everyone, and to work for the poor people. But today the leaders are coming and they go to the rich people and they ask for vote to poor and they pressurize them. If you look, if you focus, if you notice, some leader goes to the richest people in a village, they sit with them and they think that they are running. Even though those villagers or those rich people of village have not done any work at all on highest level for the welfare of the people or even helping. But those leaders go to him. I think their life is a stupendous life, but our life is not a life worth living. And we should act against that. We should start insurgent on the 15th August for this. That is for the peaceful insurgent, I mean to say, raise our voice that this is not the freedom that Rabindranath Tagore wanted, that Gandhiji wanted. Even though when a North Indian, it means Bihari or Uttar Pradeshi, go to Mumbai the goons of Raj Thackeray, and Raj Thackeray himself a ruffian or goon who made attack to those people. And I think this is absolutely not the freedom or the courteous that we wanted. We have not got the liberty. हम कह सकते हैं कि those leaders don't have the patriotism feelings. नेताओं को भी देशभक्ति की भावना नहीं है, और जो भरा नहीं भावों से, जिसमें बस्ती रजदार नहीं, वो हृदय नहीं है, पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं। हमें ये सोचना चाहिए, हम अपनी आज़ादी की शाम नहीं होने देंगे, वीरों की समाधि का अपमान नहीं होने देंगे। जब तक गर्म लहू का एक बूंद भी बाकी है, हम अपने भारत माता का आंचल कभी नीलाम नहीं होने देंगे, नीलाम नहीं होने देंगे। क्योंकि जो हमारी आन है वही भारत माता की शान है। बंदे कहो कहो मातरम, बात है अपनी आन की, बात है अपनी शान की। जय भारत जय भारती बोलो हिंदुस्तान की, जय हिंदुस्तान की। थैंक यू वेरी मच। वेलकम टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक्स। 1 second. Thanks.